Okay, so time for the other match against Truffles. And we ended up choosing to do one of each landscape type. So let's see what we ended up with. We had a horse. Not sure if that's going to be significant. Other than, yeah, it should be somewhat significant. We got Seize the Day and Fleet, so that's interesting. We really need to get counterfeit, so silver. Silver Ironmonger seems pretty much clearly the right opening. Okay. Hopefully we find the Ironmonger. We do. Oh, we bottom deck the estate, which means we get to trigger here with the counterfeit in there, so that's fantastic. Counterfeit bottom decks, which is fine. I'm gonna get a second one. Oh, we got both of them here. That's pretty lucky. So what does that mean? We hit 8. Get a province. No, probably get a Haunted Woods and Acting Troupe. Pretty good start for me. Get some moat. Probably a moat for me as well. It's not the best Ironmonger flip there for her. Yeah, I'll just get another Haunted Woods. This would be great if I have my Acting Troupe either on one of the top 2 cards here. Moat for the Haunted Woods attack will be pretty good here. Groundskeeper without being able to trash estates or anything. With Haunted Woods on the board. Not sure how this will play out. With Seize the Day and Fleet could be a little bit wild if it's close. Probably Leprechaun looks pretty good, right? Because you can counterfeit the golds if you have too many of them. Ironmongers help, I guess, with your deck that's going to end up having some green around. So we got that. I think we want to go ahead and do it like that. This really should just be another Ironmonger. We hope to play the other Haunted Woods this turn. See if we shuffled well. I'm gonna keep Moat off of autoplay. The off chance that we see a situation where this is looking great. So Discard, I guess. Keep. Okay, we're getting clean. We have 4, 5, 6. I mean, I guess we're ready for a leprechaun. 2 ironmongers. I don't know what else it would be. There's the leprechaun. Nice. Keep. 3, 4, 5. I guess 6, 7, 8. Oh, what am I gonna get with this wish? I think that other card is a copper. Let's keep it, I guess, and wish for this ironmonger. Another troop, for sure. Maybe we're just starting on groundskeepers now. Or maybe we're going to be wanting more buys. So it could be a pawn or a counterfeit. I do like having a bunch of counterfeits, but they don't really do you a lot of good. I don't know. I'll get another counterfeit. I'm not clear how we want to keep building. I guess we could get more haunted woods. Oh, excuse me. I guess we gotta be looking for wins with Seize the Day. Okay, we seem to be ahead, first player with good shuffles early on. Need to try not to mess that up. We are under attack here. We'll keep that. We'll discard that. Keep. Discard. Oh, I'm not counting 4, 5, 6. So it's could horse this. What are those last 2 cards? I think we want a horse head. Yeah. So top deck the wish. We're also going to top deck some estates here. I'm going to trash this gold. You can get like seize the day. And there's also fleet. But we're not that close to piling out. So I horsed my acting troop. And I'm not so sure about my decisions here. Oh, that probably should have been another moat. Being able to moat the... Okay, well she's got the Haunted Woods attack as well. She's still holding 3 coppers. Everyone's listening to Truffles, not surprised. Horse is a moat. Yeah. Seize the day, horse, and fleet. Not to mention weird point stuff with Wolfden makes for some potentially dramatic endings here. So she played 2 horses on that turn to have that turn. She top decked a wish. Probably looking at 3 estates. She did all that with no villagers. Some good Ironmonger hits, I guess. Guess another Haunted Woods. Okay, keep that. Just gonna play this mode. Okay, there's the troop. I think I'm just wishing for a groundskeeper. I don't know what else we would really do with that. And I think this should just be card action. I guess a horse would have been pretty good. I'm going to counterfeit that. Okay, that I have 1 gold now. I think we keep I got the 2 hardwoods down. I think it's okay. Gonna get 2 groundskeepers. So I have 1 moat, I have 1 pawn, I have 1 leprechaun, I have 1 gold right now. It's getting a little scary with horse. I don't know, maybe I should have bought fleet just now. I don't know, she is haunted. But to just like horse everything and try to get like seize a day and fleet. It's still, there's too many cards left. There's too many cards left. I'm crazy. And you can't horse the ironmongers, then the game doesn't end. Nonetheless, it's time to start scoring. I mean, the horse, okay, gets a wish. Gets 2 haunted woods. That's a pretty good turn. Still got the 3 estates. Does take a groundskeeper. So I can think about I could certainly think about trying to win. That. Keep that. We're going to discard that. Keep that. let's just keep drawing. We would have rather hit $1 there. So I guess we're gonna have Haunted Woods to horse. Oh, Truffles did get fleet. Okay. Well, that was good of us. I mean, smart of her to do that. Gosh, this is really crazy. I think I mean I should figure out how much money this is. The pawn makes that 3. If I did counterfeit, gold, that would be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So $14. Some of them are buys. I don't want to lose all that stuff. This is a Hollywoods. Okay, so I could just buy. If I don't counterfeit anything, this is 9. Wait, I must have been counting wrong. Oh yeah, I was. Obviously, it's like $20 here. Is my max money with 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 buys. So that'd be like seize the day, fleet. And oh no, we wouldn't. Okay, so we don't count. If we don't counterfeit, we just already have 12. So we can get like seize the day and fleet. Then we next turn have 1 more gold, 1 more wish. %100% sure we were buying fleet. Okay, so that means I want to retain the option to seize the day during my fleet turn if she ends the game. So I'm not seizing the day. Scoring is a bit scary. I suppose I could score in the form of, yeah, moats. Or I also would love to block the attack. Hopefully we don't have a big giant dud here. It's pretty hard to with Wave the Horse. So right now our only single card is Pawn. Yeah, so this is a really dangerous situation where just ending the game is dangerous because if you haven't seized the day, or if your opponent hasn't seized the day, ending the game is dangerous because they can seize the day on the fleet turn, and then they'll get 2 more turns and you'll only get 1. Yeah, but I mean, we're still way ahead in that we got clean first and first player and all that stuff. But it's just really easy to mess up because of these crazy landscapes. All 4 of them, I think it's quite a crazy combination of landscapes. Okay. Resolves some wolf den stuff. I mean, she got. Yeah, we didn't find a moat, which wasn't that likely. But she's got 5 cards in hand. That may include a counterfeit that she's thinking about playing. I wonder if she's thinking about top decking some. Oh, she might be thinking about top decking moat. That's something we should think about as well. We've got more moats now. Okay, she's probably not thinking about top decking a moat. Well, that's not clear. Actually, she doesn't have a moat. Yeah, I have 3 moats. She doesn't have any. She lowers and seizes. Interesting. This seems dangerous. But she might need to do something dangerous. Yeah, this is now looking really good for me. I assume this will include some points. Province, top text 3 cards, probably green cards. I mean, I would guess this is double province because of the wolf den thing, if nothing else. It could have been like triple duchy if you wanted to get. That might have been the best way to score. Whew. I don't know how many ironmongers I have. I guess that I have 4 groundskeepers, probably. Well, she may want to, I mean, she's going to get a fleet turn. So taking more bad Wolfden stuff that she would presumably erase could be somewhat tactical. Okay, and she takes that groundskeeper. All right. Well, I don't think we want to be doing much horsing if we can avoid it this turn. We are getting lots of actions, which is good. Oh, I just completely forgot about Leprechaun again. That's really bad though. Um, okay. 2, 3, keep. 4, 5, 6, keep. And we want the gold, right? Yes. 7. I'm getting another turn though. Like I want to end it. When I played Haunted Woods, she didn't. Oh, she doesn't have a mo. Okay, so she's haunted, or she, yeah, whatever. We're gonna end the game. Make this one card. I do want to keep the leprechauns, or I think I want to top deck a leprechaun. Let's horse this pawn. Wish for the Haunted Woods. Play all of these. I mean, I could like empty the estates. That makes it a little bit hard. I think I'm just gonna save for a good fleet turn. I will get another pawn. I don't know if I need to score this turn. I guess I will. Hope I don't regret that too much. I think I'm fine. It's a little scary. This wishes for probably fairgrounds, maybe duchy. Counterfeit, okay. I mean, this is going to be a pretty good bit of points. She goes for more duchy. I suppose there's no reason not to horse the moats. So I've got 4 cards in play right now. We're going to play these ironmongers because we might get some money from them. Five, 6, 7. I got money there. I assume wishing for counterfeit. I don't have the energy to, like, I either have enough or I don't. It's probably don't. Oh, the moats horsing thing was possibly stupid if I'm close to the fairgrounds cutoff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know. I'm probably gonna hit. Let me see. Sorry, I'm gonna have Haunted Woods, Fairgrounds, Ironmonger, Leprechaun. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If I have duchies in province. Okay, so I guess I should start counting. If I, in my hand right now, I have how about I figure out how many points I need? I need to get 57. I got 4 groundskeepers. Let's say I got like 2 province, 2 duchy, 2 fairgrounds. How much is that? That's 12, 18, plus 4, 22, 26, plus 6 times 4. That's like getting close to enough, but it's probably not enough. How much does that cost? 16 plus 12, 18 plus 10, 20. No, that's, sorry. 16 plus 12, 28 plus 10, 38. What do we got here? With the counterfeit thing, 12. Oh, sorry. This is 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. I mean, adding a counterfeit adds what? It adds 2 more buys. And yeah, so it's, I mean, it's clearly you add the counterfeit. I don't know why I had to think about that, I guess. I think I messed this up. That's only 34. I don't have any wolf dens. It's just not enough for sure. Man, I feel like I totally threw that. Oh, that sucks. I'm not gonna get good luck like that again. So like that was handed to me on a silver platter and I didn't win it. It's really frustrating. I picked a thing. Oh, God. I'm really tired. Sheep. Okay, we got exploration ball, lost arts, werewolf, goat herd. There's rats. Doesn't look that good. Exploration looks okay. It's definitely a lost arts werewolf. The gains are ball artificer, artisan, sort of rat. Rats might be okay. Truffles opens with moat, which I assume. Hey! Means that that was paired with a 5, which is pretty good. Like ball would be good. Dennison would be good. Just gonna get an exorcist. No, just opens moat exorcist. Okay. Huh. I would rather get a goat herd, I think. Oh, this is sad. I feel like it's gonna be good to have these goat herds. I don't know. This is really sad. This goat herd will draw a card at least. That's just really, really, really unfortunate. I don't. I got a silver. Fuck's sake. This is over. Pretty much completely over. resign soon if this doesn't look much different. Could have just top decked a werewolf and lost arts it. Looks strictly better than whatever this is, I think. Lost arts on mode. Huh? Okay. I guess I'm trashing this. I mean, Lost Arts on mode makes some. I mean, it's fine, right? I really don't want to play this game out, but I feel like it's not a 0 chance. Oh, I don't know. I'm just gonna go ahead and get Lost Arts on a card I don't have any of. Yeah, that was just extremely stupid. Leaving the estates. Like, I was just not thinking at all. I needed to have boards where I don't have to think tonight. I'm too tired. That's okay. Let's just end. I mean, she can move the lost arts later to increase payload or whatever. Oh, she 200% in possession? Okay. Look at this board. Good stuff. The events don't seem that crazy, except for seize the day. I don't know what to open. Peasant raise. Something simple. This Herald reveal. It's a little, Herald possession is can be fun. Goes for a patron. Yeah, I agree. I'll get a patron here. Plan could be okay. I don't know what to do. I think just try to win the race to having a good deck and then doing things. Somehow. This has been like pretty good so far. Probably just Tragic Copper by Snowy here. She goes ahead and gets the potion. I'm not sure. Put the fugitive down. Tragic Copper. And the wharf down. Hoping to hit 4 there. Probably get my own potion. Guess I'm gonna get a raise. Okay. Probably just another warp. Could be potion and something, but it's gonna be a warp, I think. I can play these raises to hunt for something better to disciple. Let's raise this raise. Yeah. Lose the disciple for a turn. Oh yeah, possession is hilarious with disciples too, because you can just turn them into teachers. So she hits possession here. I don't think it's that likely, especially if she bottom decked her potion, and a pretty decent chance to do it next turn. So we should be doing all the good stuff here. 4 actions or 4 raise patron. Is that all my actions? So I'd like to get a villager. But add another raise. That's okay. I guess I'm not trashing anything anyway, so that I can buy possession. I almost over trashed there, I guess. We're going to keep the disciples for now. Hey, doing good. I can disciple possession. Yeah, I'm in good shape. I mean, I think it's probably over. I don't know. I thought the first game was over. I mean, for one thing, there was that turn that I didn't get a wish. I think we're going to use the villager. I'm going to start by playing this war. I'm going to raise this raise and get this disciple. Wait, do I want to disciple, or is there... I've got another wharf down there. I might be able to disciple possession again. Yeah, let's do it like this. Oh, well, I sort of messed that up, huh? Okay. Well, I won a game. It's hard to win games against her. She usually beats me pretty much all the time. So I should have won that first one, but I got mouse, Duchess. Okay. Got fleet again. What do we have here? Bit of an awkward board. Don't think we want to go for opening doctor. No, we do, right? Because it's because the Duchess thing makes it really good. Okay. I guess warehouse seems pretty good with the doctor. So the Duchess triggers. Get a governor. Governor Cemetery is pretty good. Oh. I'm just gonna play this. Not ideal. We get the ghost here. And the altar is really good. You'd really like to be able to draw with without governor, which means nobles. That's really weak draw though. That's a good cemetery for her. Well, shit, now I don't remember what is left in my deck. I think I bought a silver. Did I? No. Who bought a silver? Truffles opened with it. It's my doctor's down there. This would be a pretty good shuffle to trigger. Oh, the warehouse was there. Whoopsie. So we can ghost the governor. And trash at least some number of states. Get one estate. So you want this pawn. Okay, we're pretty thin. Can get an altar if we want one. The ghost turns will be good. Those three cards are copper, doctor, two coppers and a doctor. I could trash all my coppers by drawing with governor. Or no, I don't need, I can just trash all my coppers here. No, not necessarily, because I'm going to gain some crap here. Well, We'll try. A conspirator seems pretty good. I think I want to draw one card and then play the warehouse card coin. Warehouse, discard these, yeah. Of course, now I'm out of things to alter. Well, no, that's fine. That was clean. I'd like to get nobles now. It's going to help us do that. We'll probably turn the conspirator into one. I'm just going to get a silver here. Truffles still has 2 copper. Probably trashing one right now. We're going to want market, I think, is probably worth adding. I don't know if you add one before the governors are gone or not. Okay. There's no way this is not going to be card action. This will be card action. So what's left? Another governor. Well, that's fine. Gonna hit the governor, right? Yeah. Oh, it could have hit my warehouse. That would have been less good. We're done with that warehouse for sure. I will turn this market into a nobles, I guess. Seems acceptable. Okay, you got a silver. Being enhanced here. Hey Google Broadcast, I love you too.
Okay, broadcasting now.
Seems good. I think I just want to get a nobles and like another governor. Seems pretty good. I don't want to draw truffles cards. I don't think. I mean, I could have. I don't know. I still trying to figure out how to play well with governor. I think I'm doing okay here. Truffle seems to be doing pretty well as well, though. Certainly not being afraid to draw me cards. I'm probably about done with this altar. Turn it into province. Could turn it into an expand at the right time. Expand is nice. Having a 7 is definitely a thing. We're getting into fleet territory. Hi, Muffins. Come here. Come here, you. Okay, kitty, kitty. Come here. That's okay. Don't scratch my new pants. Hello. I like this board. Lots of trash and gain stuff. Will be really wild with a more interesting mouse, probably. An otter's not exactly scintillating here. Yeah, when you play when you play as Way of the Mouse, it gives you the option to do Otter. So it'd be better if they had a mouse button on the card that you could just click that and then click the other. Whatever, it's fine. Okay, so that's what our deck looks like. I don't know what the rest of those cards are. One of them's a ghost. One of them might be a one of them's a gold. No, she trashed the gold to get the expand. Is that right? Is that what happened? Yep. It's a conspirator and a governor. Okay. Ghosts and nobles. All right. I suppose it's time to try to win. Does that seem far-fetched? Two governors, nobles, some conspirators, and fleet. Or just estate, right? I mean, it depends on how much points she can get. We don't have an expand. We've got the altar. Gosh, don't know. Okay, she takes the province there, so. She's grabbing points. I mean, I'd really like to be able to get fleet and an action card. Right now, I mean, I can just gain another gold. Set 9. No, I can just gain a. Jeez. Play the nobles for +2 actions. Do card coin with pawn. Then remodel the silver. Okay, that works. Things to think about. Whether I would snatch this nobles during her turn, given the chance. I really don't know the answer to that. She's got a bunch of conspirators. Those, well, no, she doesn't have that many. She's got economy in the form of conspirators. That's definitely a thing. My deck is pretty good, but I don't know. I feel like I have pretty low chances here. Well, I don't think that we want her to pile out and buy fleet this turn. The way fleet is phrased. Just for players with this. Oh, it makes me laugh. Do we want that, nobles? Probably not. Okay, this is not what I was expecting. She apparently only has victory cards in hand. Buying that province would have been interesting, maybe. I mean, I don't know. She saw her hand. That's pretty significant. I mean, if she wanted to ask to undo. And if piles on provinces, there's not a lot of points left. The expand is... I don't have an expand, right? So she still got one of those. This is probably hopeless. Two provinces and a lot of duchies? Is that what I have to do? I have no idea if I'm supposed to trash this nobles or not right now. Probably yes. If she has the expand in hand already. Okay. Does not. Does not look good. Still managed to be inefficient. So what? This is 9, 10. Just gonna be double touchy. Just doesn't matter. That was 11. I guess I get the nobles for the fleet. This is like, seems pretty much impossible to overcome. I've got the ghost, which I can turn into a duchy here if she's gonna trash. She's gonna have silver trash into duchies. There's not enough points left, right? This 6 times 2, 12 plus 7 is 19. All right, I'll lose 1-3 to her again. Thanks for watching.